Welcome to our webinar on how to future-proof your marketing automation investment. I am Brandy Starr and I'm here with Mike Geller, and we're going to help you to understand, as you are choosing a marketing automation platform, how to make sure that it is the right investment for you. So we'll start by letting you introduce yourself.
Excellent. My name is Mike Geller. I'm president, co-founder, and CTO of Tegrita. I'm responsible primarily for technical solutions, making sure that they work, and leave everything else to Brandy.
And I am Brandy Starr. I'm the COO and managing consultant with Tegrita. I am one that is involved a lot in our implementations and helping our clients to figure out how they're going to use their marketing automation platform. And many years ago, I was in your shoes. I came from the client side, and so I was involved at my last company in implementing and rolling Eloqua out across our organization. So we can talk about who we are and what we do.
So we are headquartered in Toronto, but we're a virtual organization. That means our team is located coast to coast, not just in Toronto. We are an Oracle Gold partner. We are specialized in Oracle Marketing Cloud as far as marketing automation technology goes. We work with all different types of industries, all different clients, company sizes. So there isn't any one particular area that we specialize in. That's why we have a very large list of industries on our website. If you click on that, we've been doing this for a while. We've worked on over 600 marketing automation implementations and projects. And in general, our approach to consulting is different. We try to solve for a business problem first, then technology. And in that sense, we don't just try to make your business fit for technology. We try to figure out what it is that you're trying to achieve, and then figure out whether or not you have the right technology in order to achieve that goal.
And so as we work with our clients, we work on a lot of different projects. So I won't go through and read all of this, but essentially we can support you around your digital marketing ecosystem, so your marketing automation platform and all the things that plug into that. We can help you with the data and analytics. We can be an extension to your marketing team. And we can also do a lot around the strategy, from campaign strategy to marketing planning and road mapping, buyer's journey, lead management, and sales alignment. We really are an end-to-end marketing organization with a focus on the technology. So let's jump in and start talking about what we're going to cover today and why this is important. So I know you give a great analogy around marketing automation and how that fits, so we'll start there.
Yeah, so marketing automation is it's kind of fundamental to all the marketing technology that makes up your marketing technology stack. And if you forget about marketing automation for a moment and just think about all the marketing technology that exists. The current estimates point at over 5,000 technologies or softwares that are available in the marketing technology space. That's a lot of technology.
Yeah.
And you need to have a base of operations. You need to have a centralized point from which to orchestrate your marketing strategy. And marketing automation, your marketing automation platform, needs to be that foundation, so that you can build upon that foundation and grow your marketing technology stack, include other tools as it makes sense, and expand beyond your marketing automation platform's capabilities, with making sure that your marketing automation platform can support that sort of expansion.
Awesome. So now you understand why this is really important. Let's talk about what we will cover today. So the first thing is going to be the consideration. So we're going to talk about how you need to go beyond the basics in order to determine that you've got the right capabilities for your marketing automation platform. Then we're going to jump into two key strategies. The first being crawl, walk, run. So the methodology that you want to focus on being able to grow into your marketing automation platform and never out of it. And then finally, the puzzle approach, which is less about your marketing automation platform, but directly tied, because it's focused on developing a strategy that functions like a puzzle, where you're developing each piece and they all fit together. And those pieces then get leveraged as a part of your marketing automation platform, as well as your entire marketing technology stack. So we'll jump into beyond the basics and that key consideration.
Perfect. So the basic functionality that you're going to have across all marketing automation systems, at least systems that like to call themselves marketing automation systems or platforms, The ability to send an email, capture data from forms, maintain a list of some sort, run reports, have some sort of automation. But if you're only looking at these things, it's kind of like you're comparing which car you're gonna buy based on which one has 4 doors, which one has 4 wheels, which one has a steering column. Do they all have an engine? So if you're looking at cars like that, then you're missing the point. It's not like in the big, does the car have a roof or wheels? That's not what you want. You want to see, is it reliable? Is the gas mileage good? What's the acceleration like? And so in that sense, you want to make sure that your marketing automation platform is easy to work with to create an email to deploy, that it can handle the deployment volume, and that when you send an email out, that you're in charge, or at least have the option to be in control of your email IP reputation. These are all details that are behind the send an email, but the devil's in the details. So you want to look much beyond these basic things. And the first place where I would look is the data model. You want to make sure that it is expandable and flexible. So, data model that sounds kind of techie.
Yeah.
So think of it as, where you're storing your data, and how flexible is that something where you store your data. So thinking about your list, can I have custom fields to store my custom data, or am I limited to just the fields that are included with marketing automation system? How many more custom fields can I have? How easy is it to create a custom field? Do I have to call a number, wait 3 to 5 days? No, that's the reality, right? Sometimes you have to log a ticket in order to have data model changes. Or do you have a flexibility to create essentially all the fields that you need? So, that's an important consideration. Are you going to be limited to an email address as your unique identifier, or can you define your own, or some sort of combination? Is there a contact limit size that the system supports? Meaning, let's say you have 10,000 records today, or 10 million records today. Are you planning to have 10 million records tomorrow? What is your growth like? And I'm not saying that more is better, by the way. I'm simply saying that you shouldn't be thinking about today. You should be thinking about the future and beyond. So, having the right mix of structure within the platform, in terms of, are you limited to one table, or can you create your own tables, so that there's room for things that you don't even know that you need yet. And I talked about how there are over 5,000 pieces of technology. Well, you want to make sure that your marketing automation platform, that it actually allow you to create an ecosystem for your marketing technology within your organization. So whether it be Cvent for your in-person events, or WebEx for your live web events, you want the data to flow into your marketing automation system in real time, so that you spend less time exporting lists from one platform to import them into another. That's not what automation is all about. So you need a platform that is expandable in that way. And at the end of the day, you need to have a single place of operations. There's got to be a single source of marketing data truth. There has to be a single place from which you orchestrate your marketing strategy. And that involves having lots of different data sources come into a single place for you to make actions based on rules that make sense. You want to respond to people differently based on where they came from, or based on what they did. You got to have a platform that supports real-time decision making and essentially allows you for endless possibilities.
So next is the strategy of crawl, walk, run, fly. So we want to begin where you are and scale. So the first thing is we want to start by defining what crawl looks like. So if you're going to go through the effort of actually moving to a new marketing automation platform, we've got to look for those quick wins. At the end of your implementation, you should be in a better place than when you started. So this may be that today you don't have an integration with your CRM system, and as a part of your implementation, you do. It may be that today you have an inflexible data model. Like right now, you can only capture really basic information, and you move to a platform that allows you to collect more. So you really need to understand, at the end of your implementation, what does that crawl look like? What is going to be that next step? And then the next thing is you want to define, what does that modern marketing utopia look like? If time, budget, resources were not an object, what would you be doing? What would your marketing ecosystem look like? What types of campaigns would you be executing? And then we have to look at what is in the middle. And so that's where we build a roadmap. And so that roadmap looks at, okay, we're implementing our modern marketing, our marketing automation platform today. Here's the things we're going to do right out of the gate. Here's key things that we would like to do over the next 3, 6, 12 months. Here are the things we want to do over the next 2 to 3 years, and actually planning for those. The roadmap for every company looks very different, but there are some things that we see as being very common. So one is a lifecycle marketing strategy. Most people, when they think of marketing, really think of demand generation. It's all about more leads, better leads, more quality leads. That's only a piece of the conversation. Once someone buys from you, that's a key opportunity to connect them to the brand and make sure that they continue to buy from you. The total value that you get for a customer over time continues to increase.
Like advocacy marketing.
Exactly. And that's when you get to that's sort of that last level of the life cycle is advocacy. So thinking about all those steps in between and leveraging your marketing automation platform and the data that you're collecting to support that. You talked a little bit about lead management and sales alignment. Marketing automation is technically a marketing tool, but it is something you have to be aligned to sales. I don't know if you want to add anything there around what you see on the roadmap.
Yeah, no, it's all about making sure that marketing and sales are on the same page, that when a lead is sent over to sales for follow-up, it's a type of lead that is expected. Right time, right message isn't just for your prospects, it's also for your salespeople.
Exactly. And then, as we talked a good bit earlier around integration, what does, a fully integrated marketing stack look like? I know when I first implemented Eloqua, one of the quick wins was integrating our webinar platform, and that saved me so much time not having to log in, see who attended, make different lists, all those different things. And then finally, smarter marketing, using data and analytics. Your marketing automation platform really should have robust reporting capabilities, as well as the ability to pull that data into different BI platforms. Because, the data that you can get from marketing is one thing, but you also have sales data, you have finance data, there's a lot of different things that really paint a picture of how well your organization is doing. And then finally, number 2 is the puzzle approach. So this is something that is, not necessarily a known concept, but was really pivotal for me in, being able to better market and to get the most out of my marketing automation platform. And so what the puzzle approach is taking a modular approach to the execution of your marketing strategy. So if we think about a traditional puzzle, and every piece in that puzzle is a different piece of your marketing plan. So one piece may be demand generation for this product category, another piece may be demand generation for a different product category, and then some sort of nurture that gets them from that top of the funnel to being sales ready, and there may be another nurture that helps to support the sales team to get them from just being sales ready to a closed won opportunity, and another piece for new customer communications, et cetera, et cetera. And the reason why this is really effective is it's flexible. And so as things change in your business, as your business evolves, you have the flexibility to sort of plug and play. It's also scalable. You think about, you have this puzzle, at some point 2 pieces or 1 piece could then become 2. What is 1 campaign today, you may get more sophisticated and do 2 later. As you add on different pieces of the life cycle marketing approach and those different campaigns, you just add on to that. And it's maintainable. If you look and you see your demand generation efforts are doing really well to get people into the top of the funnel, but maybe something's not quite working with moving them through and getting them sales ready, you can essentially just take out that piece of the puzzle, revamp, retool, tweak it, put that back in and see how that works. So when you're trying to optimize your efforts, you have the ability to do so and to just change what's not working, as opposed to like tossing it all away and starting all over, which a lot of companies do today. So in thinking about how do we actually do this, as you're going in and choosing your marketing automation platform, you want to start by thinking about all those puzzle pieces, because you need to choose a marketing automation platform that can support all the things that you want to do. And then once you have identified the pieces, you have to develop priorities. So develop your campaigns based on what's the low-hanging fruit. If you have a lot of leads that get stalled and they lose interest, or the sales team isn't able to push them through, that might be the low-hanging fruit, and that's where you start. So once you launch, you've got to monitor it, see how things are going, and then analyze and optimize. And that's, again, going back to the whole reason for the approach is so that you can do what's working, tweak what's not. And so that kind of summarizes. So I know you have a great way of sort of, giving the key takeaway on how we future-proof our marketing automation investment. So I'll let you speak to that one.
Yeah, so thinking about, and I'm trying to remember actually what that was.
So the concept here is you use the analogy from your workout, that at the end of your
kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Right. So yeah, that's right. So at the end of my workout, if it was a good workout, you ring the bell once to say it's a good workout. And if it was a great workout, you ring the bell twice. And if it was a killer workout, then you ring the bell 3 times. So it's kind of similar this way, thinking about your needs for today is good. I mean, you got to do that. Thinking about your needs for tomorrow is better, because there's always going to be a tomorrow. And thinking about your marketing strategy and technology holistically is great, because now you're not just thinking about one thing today and tomorrow, you're thinking about the whole picture. So there you have it.
Yeah, and so I definitely agree that is the most important part. This is a big decision in terms of what's the best marketing automation platform. In general, they're not cheap. And so it's one of those things that you want to make sure that in a couple years you're not having to purchase another platform, migrate all of your things over. You want to future-proof that investment and make sure that you've got it for a long time. So we appreciate you all taking the time today to join us for this webinar. We've got our contact information here if we can at all help you in the process of choosing the right marketing automation platform, or if you've recently purchased a marketing automation platform and we've piqued your interest in some key things that you need to make sure are a part of your process so that you get the most out of the platform that you purchased. We'd love the opportunity to talk to you.
Absolutely.